Hello folks, welcome back to the Prog Hat channel. Well, I'm going to show some music in this video, and it's going to be CDs. Yes, the format CDs. I still like buying CDs. A lot of times some newer albums come out and they're very pricey, in my opinion, sometimes, and sometimes they're not. And sometimes I hear folks can find them in good deals. But then my logic, I think, do I have to have everything on vinyl? And some groups, I just collect their CDs. And some groups, I do invest in buying their records. So, that's just the way I look at it. A lot of times, I look at the CDs first before I decide if I'm going to get it on vinyl. And then there are just groups that I just love that I do go and lean towards the vinyl. So anyway, in this video, I'm going to show a couple of Christmas gifts that I got on the CD format. I got a box set, and believe it or not, I found a really good CD at a thrift store, which has not happened in a while. Some of the thrift stores around here are just, I don't know, they're just getting really limited, or they just stopped carrying CDs and vinyls. So I don't really know the whole story about why that's happening. So let me go ahead and begin with a VC channel. His name is Michael P. Dawson, and he's one of my favorite channels. And I would encourage you, and I'll leave a link to his channel, to go check out his VC Friday videos. They're really good. And if you like music that's progressive, ambient, classical, all these great elements, he puts them together on a lot of the albums and music that he makes. So one of the ones that I picked up was an album, I can't even say it right. Excuse me, Pelazagic. I was practicing how to say that earlier, and I said it much better, but then all of a sudden I go blank or something. So anyway, I'll just show the album on CD. I just love this artwork. This is so good, so good. When I get a chance, I probably will pick up the vinyl version of this. But yes, I keep the CD separate because I don't always want to keep touching those booklets, and then, here's what the CD looks like. I don't want to mess up the artwork. It is a really good album. It's progressive rock, classical, ambient, atmospheric, really good music. Pelazagic, I think I said it right that time. Michael P. Dawson, I'll leave a link to his channel. One of my favorite records that I've been listening to a lot. Now moving on to my 2 Christmas gifts that I got this past Christmas. Mike Oldfield. Now here's a guy that I'm probably going to collect his music on CD. This is Amadon. This is a masterpiece. I love this album. From what I read, Amadon means idiot, but according to Mike Oldfield, he says it's just a nonsense word. So hopefully you can see the track listing here. I really did enjoy this album, and I've been listening to it quite often. This came out in 1975. It's new age, but yet does have progressive music in it. Next was the 2024 release. I love this record. I really do. David Gilmour, Luck and Strange. Really good album. I like this album from beginning to end. And you get a couple of bonus tracks on the CD version. So here's the artwork. Comes with this really cool booklet. And it's just basically like this, the lyrics and the titles. And really good album. I love the guitar work on the track called Scattered. I don't really want to compare it too much, but it is one of his best records. I don't have all his albums. My favorite David Gilmour album is the self-titled. This is his, from what I understand, his fifth album. Um, it's very good. A lot of the music is really haunting. I like the lyrics. So yeah, it's one of my favorite records from 2024. Okay. Um, Picked this up on vinyl, but I found it on CD very cheap. And why I also picked this up on CD, it has about what is it here? 5 bonus tracks. Dr. Birds and Mr. Hyde. I really do like this album a lot. It is so good. These Columbia reissues, they sound really good on compact disc. As you can see, the bonus tracks. Real cheap, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. Did not know there were some singles released from it, but here they are for the photographs. I'm going to try to pick up singles. The only thing I don't want to do about collecting 45s is go down a rabbit hole and I have so many. So I'm going to collect 45s, hopefully, but I'm going to try to be real selective about it. The next album that I picked up real cheap is an album that came out back in 1984, and that's U2, The Unforgettable Fire. I think it's one of their best records. I just love this record. Yes, from beginning to end. I love the last track, MOK, and Elvis Presley in America. That's a good song. But found this real cheap, and I didn't have it. And, I think an album that I thought, well, I don't really need to have it on vinyl. I can go the CD route. And some of my favorite songs are on this album. I'll give you an example. I love A Sort of Homecoming. What a great song to start the album. Pride, of course. Wire, The Unforgettable Fire. Bad is a really, really good song. And my thrift store find from starting in this new year. Like I said, haven't found a lot of good stuff in thrift stores in a while, but this was a good find. This is Jerry Cantrell, Boggy Depot. Hopefully, Boggy Depot. This is his solo album, guitar player, as it says, Alice in Chains. Former guitarist and songwriter. Really good album. I know this came out on vinyl. I don't remember when. Didn't pick it up. Was really excited about finding a compact disc of it. I listened to this album. It's really, really good. It's got that grunge sound. I just don't remember the song, but there's a song in here that has like a country vibe to it, and I really did like that. But this is a really, really good record that he did, and he's part of the producing credits on it. But yeah, this is real good. I know it came out in vinyl, but I don't remember when, and it's probably expensive and out of print. I don't know if you can still get it. I'm happy to have it on CD. Next was a box set that I'm glad I got back into the collection. I've been looking for this, and I had went to a bookstore, took some books and stuff, things to trade and sell to them. Trying to this year begin off by getting my book collection and a little bit more manageable. I was getting too many, and I got to a point where it's like, am I really going to read this? And so I started to make a purge pile, and some of the money that I got, I could not believe I found this box set. The Cure, Join the Dots. This is really good. I love this box set. This is B-sides and rarities from 1978 to 2001, the fiction years. The discs are in really good shape. A little bit, maybe minor little things, but overall, I didn't have any issues with it. You get all this great bonus stuff. just bonus galore. Great materials, outtakes, some B-sides. I remember getting it when it first came out. I don't know whatever I did with it, but it does have this really cool booklet inside. And I'm not gonna go through everything, but the CDs are the way I like them in a box set, or if they have their own little envelopes and they're, you know, have these little pockets. I like that too, but I know there's a lot of videos out there of folks that say CDs are coming back and CDs are on the rise and our CD sales up, and you know, all those videos. I watched a few of them. I don't think CDs ever have left. I think they're going to still be around. In fact, whenever a lot of these artists like The Cure, Neil Young, whenever there's reissued, a lot of times there's also a CD release. I still like the format. I find it convenient. I still load them up in my iTunes. It's still working iTunes, so I load them up and still listen to them on my iPod. I did discover that my little iPod had Bluetooth, so I was listening through it through my integrated amp and just having a good old time listening to music. Put it on shuffle, and I was just really enjoying it. But yes, folks, I am so glad to have this box set back in the collection. Really, really glad. So that's up with me right now, and my latest additions are CD finds. I do plan to probably pick up some more. You know, it's whatever is in the Prog Hat budget. Thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and drop me a comment. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.